Then we have Drew McIntyre getting feisty with the New Day. So they show a video package of McIntyre and Woods just hanging out backstage, talking earlier
Chilling
in the
out, maxing,
day.
relaxing, all cool.
And Drew apologizes to him for the chair that took him out for a couple weeks. And Woods is all like, okay, but like, why are you talking ish about my boy Kofi? Drew says, actually, I meant what I said. And if Kofi has an issue with it, he can talk to me directly. He can man up, grow a set, and approach me himself. So Woods then accuses him of being jealous of
This was
Kofi.
a ice cold line. Ice cold.
Saying how he won his title in front of 82,000 fans and he just won it in a empty room at the performance center.
In an empty performance center.
Mm-hmm.
What?
And he said that clearly keeps him up at night. So they basically just challenge each other for a match. And so we see Drew McIntyre versus Xavier Woods. And it was a great match, actually. Yeah, it was solid. My only question is, of course, I'm enjoying the direction of what they're doing with Drew. I'm just like, I'm curious, like, what's the end game? Are we going to see a heel Drew McIntyre? Are we just seeing like a determined Drew McIntyre? And so he's kind of coming off being sassy. So he's not really being a heel because he hasn't really done anything that makes him a bad guy. We're supposed to believe that the chair thing was an accident, which I do think was an accident.
Oh, yeah,
and then they just went with it for the storyline. But yeah, I'm interested. And I think that Drew is the most interesting that he has been in a while right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you have no idea what side Drew's on, and especially dealing with that rumbling, stumbling idiot of a tag partner. Not having him last night, it even adds to that with him going at Xavier because there's no comic relief there. So you're getting that serious side of Drew where it could happen. Like he could fully turn heel and be so butthurt or whatever by that comment that he's going to swing, and then that leads it. But then they have the match, and he's a little bit more aggressive than his usual cheery self or whatever, because it shows a little darker side, and that's where Drew McIntyre is at his best, when he is this dark Scottish slayer, essentially.
Yeah, and that's why I think, part of it is why I was saying that I felt like they needed to get him and Riddle away from each other, because I'm like, this is the only reason why this is working is because it's benefiting Riddle. It's not benefiting McIntyre. Like, McIntyre didn't need to be stuck in a tag team. Like, he's too good to be stuck in a tag team. And although he has accomplished quite a bit since he came back, however many, 3-4 years ago, whatever it was, he's, like I've said when we talked about this before, he's not at a level of Randy Orton where Randy can kind of like dictate like what he's doing, or he can be like, you know what, I actually am cool with, the whole RK bro, I'm having a ball, this is so fun, whatever. McIntyre's not really at that point because he hasn't accomplished half as much as what Randy did. So it's like another title for Randy, another title run isn't as like at the top of his list the way that it is for McIntyre, especially because of what Kofi said. He didn't get to be champion really in front of a crowd. So he's not then going to be like, yeah, put me in a tag team with the guy that is just a perennial tag team champ, tag team worker. He doesn't need to be.
The genetic.
So